Once the moon completes its cycle, I know you'll come, yet I'm still never fully prepared. I feel clumsy. I stumble, I stammer when you are near, and when I finally feel you, I wish I could just disappear. I panic. I go red. I rummage through my bag, and there's never anything there. Crap. No one else must see you. This much has always been clear to me. So I will have to ask the girl sitting near to me the question. A question that has many times wound itself around my tongue. A question each and every girl has uttered, usually with a slight stutter. Do you have a spare tampon? As always, I whisper so others aren't aware of what's going on down there. Now I need to be left alone with you, if only for one night. We get along, us two. We barely even fight like an unwelcome guest. I did not invite you in, and I don't know when you'll be leaving. You punch me in the stomach, clench up my insides, send pains shooting down my spine, but I no longer retaliate. I pop some pills, clean you up, and pretend I feel just fine. You are a bloody mess. My patience, you test. You leak and I scrub from red to white and back again. I'm sick of all these bullshit pains and relentless stains. But I know I shouldn't complain. We shouldn't complain. Because humankind would simply be left behind without this red reminder. Without this holy sign of health, fertility, and life. In a world where I am constantly surrounded by strife, and the only time we see you is in death or devastation, glorified to a nation where young boys are encouraged to view blood as a bit of fun, just as long as it involves a sword or a gun, and there are shots to be fired, wars to be won. But when this vital fluid sheds for life, instead of death caused by bullets or knives, it is hidden, hushed, and even hated, leaving a young girl to feel humiliated over something she was never able to negotiate. Never do we negotiate the money spent just to keep us from discontent. It seems mandatory, necessary to prevent train seats, white sofas, men's beds, from becoming the colour of deep rose red. Shove a plug in it, love. Otherwise, like the heavens falling from above, my floodgates will unlatch, and down my legs the streams will fall. But still I mop up, get up, stand tall, proud of the gifts nature has bestowed on my womanly insides. So I find it a little bit hard to grasp why my precious life harbourer, which regenerates, sheds, and renews, is waiting a little bit impatiently in a queue for me to pay for the goods that should surely be provided for us freely. But all of this is even more unjust when I think of the women now, and throughout the ages, forced to stay inside because there's no other way to go about their daily lives. So they must be locked away, isolated, ashamed, instead of uniting in celebration of something that signals our creation. Thank you.